Welcome to the
Welcome
show.
back to another episode of Locked In with Luke and Tyler. We have some very special guests tonight, Mr. Sam Costa and the Greek freak himself, PRIAMOS, KOUMAS. What's up, boys?
What is good,
man.
boys?
Happy to be here.
We're blessed to be here.
Yes, sir.
For all our viewers
Before
in
we
the
get
in the
this
country and across the globe,
started,
welcome to today's show.
want to shout out our
Today's
sponsor,
show is
real
sponsored by.
quick. All right, Alex Sell Resell, boys. We got J's. We got collectibles. All right.
Stuff
We
you
got
can
some
eat.
free merch. All right. Follow us on IG. We throw steals. All right. I mean, you know the deal, boys. You know the deal.
They gave me $5 Supreme backpacks. Go for it.
That's right. That's right.
All right, boys, let's get going.
Let's go on the road.
Life in quarantine. How's life in quarantine for you guys? Simple.
It's been pretty rough, man. Hasn't been fun.
I feel like I've been chilling. Like
Yeah.
we're trying to go with the flow, trying to push through.
Right.
I get bored though a lot.
Pretty boring, but we're good. We're good.
Like
There's nothing to do.
Yeah,
I'm reading now.
I agree. There's-
Look. It's a
No
scholar.
anymore.
Been fishing a lot. Haven't caught anything.
There you go.
where have you been going?
I go to Starbucks.
Nah, Sam, where do you go fishing?
I just go on the river.
On the river? Yeah, that's where I'll go in
Yeah.
the summertime. But I'll go off the bridge. But
I can't fish. I'm horrible.
I'm really.
I never catch anything off the bridge, though.
I've never fished in my life.
Really, you should try
It's
it
not
one
fun.
day. We got a lot of free time on our hands, so you got to get out there. No, I've had some I've had some couple setbacks, but with like I was supposed to get my driver's license, but that got canceled. It just sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
Tyler,
But-
you're gonna get it before I do.
On the bright
I
side,
mean, hey,
I started a podcast with Luke.
But that's depressing. That sucks.
Yeah, it is
hate to
depressing.
see it.
But on the bright side, I started a podcast with Luke. I mean, that's been taking up some good time.
And T-Rez and I also
Wait,
are
what's the
now
podcast? What's
employees
the podcast
of
about?
Beats Market.
Oh, it's called Locked In with Luke and Tyler. You know, it's a pretty good show. You should watch it one time.
You guys
Probably
talking
not.
about Christian rap?
We talk about sports and other things besides sports.
But no Christian rap.
But no
No
Christian
Christian
rap.
rap,
We have yet to
sorry.
do that. We'll talk about it
Talk
next
about-
episode.
Are we not talking about Christian rap?
Wait, do you want to talk about Christian
Sure
rap?
thing.
All right. Talk about Christian rap. Please please educate me on Christian rap.
I can press the leave button now, right?
No. Don't press that button. Stay
Boys,
away
let's
from
get
that
the-
button.
Let's get the show
No
on the road.
Christian rap.
We already started the
That's it,
show. We already started the show, Luke. All right. Enough about
Go.
quarantine
Yeah,
and Christian rap.
You said sport.
Yep. I know.
Yeah.
It's so sad. So,
All right.
I think to start off the show, we gotta check out. What do you guys think about Aaron Rodgers? What's his situation? What should he do? What is he gonna do? So
Well,
does
first,
he hire in Green Bay or what? Does he pull a Brady? What do you think he's gonna do? Sam?
if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm pissed. Like, I'm so angry. I think that was a horrible, horrible pick.
Agreed.
I agree.
A lot of good wide receivers on the board. They have, like, one good wide receiver on the entire roster.
But
And
they're planning
think
for the
around.
season. It's just they're just getting.
Yeah,
getting
it's pretty
ready for him
much-
to retire.
Pretty much Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones. What else do they have?
Yeah.
They had Blake Martinez leave. I mean, they got they have a good defense too, but we're talking about offensive side of the ball, which like Aaron Rodgers and stuff. He's scared right now. He's gonna
Yeah, no,
go.
the biggest issue this season was they had a flat offense. Like, other than Aaron Jones, they had no playmakers. Like,
Priamos, what do you think?
Well, they
I'm gonna half agree and I'm gonna half disagree. I thought it was a great pick by Green Bay, but I do think
Really?
Aaron Rodgers is leaving. I think it was a great pick for the franchise. In sports,
really?
there's no such thing as loyalty anymore. You
That's
know?
true. That's true. It's a
yeah, I can
business.
agree with that. I can
You
agree with
got
that.
to what's best for the franchise, and if they think Jordan Love's their guy, you go for it. You get your guy.
Agreed.
No,
Agreed.
he's not going to retire Green Bay back. He won't retire. Green Bay.
Yeah, I agreed with Priamos. I agree. I think that was a great decision by the franchise. They're worrying about the future. They're trying to win. But at the same time, I hope Aaron Rodgers doesn't pull a Brady. You know,
Well,
like,
the thing is, you need to try. Yeah, go finish. I'm sorry.
like you think about the great athletes, right? Like Jordan and Brady, but Brady's probably going to retire in Tampa. Jordan retired wearing a Wizard uniform. You know what I mean? So it's like at the very end of their careers, there's these little like bumps. But I think in the
Joe
long
Montana
Aaron
went to
Rodgers
Kansas
is
City at
gonna
the
go
end of his
down as a
career.
great.
Brett Favre went to Minneapolis.
It's too bad. It's too bad he can't, finish out his run in Green Bay. Sam,
I don't think there's any chance he finishes his career in Green Bay. He'll be gone. I think he at most has 2 years max left.
Listen to this quote from Aaron Rodgers from I got this from Sports Illustrated's Instagram. It says and I quote, "My sincere desire to start and finish with the same organization, just as it has with many other players over the years, may not be a reality at this point." That was from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Those are some strong words.
Podcast right before the draft, he was talking about how he was like working as hard as he could to stay with the Packers. Like he just wanted to finish his career with them, and they went and drafted Jordan Love. Like they were 1 game away from the Super Bowl. They were 1 game away.
That's true.
Do you think he
wants?
wants?
I understand trying to win in the future, like drafting your future, but you were 1 game away from a Super Bowl, and like you need to try and win now. You got to put your chips out there.
Yeah.
You can't always be thinking about the future.
I just don't see him going to a contender because all the contenders are pretty much set at quarterback.
Where would he go?
I mean, I think he's gonna end up going. I don't think he'll end up going to a contender unless it's some team like figures out something, pulls something out of the sock. And
he just decides midway through his contract, he's got 4 years left. If he plays 2 more years, and then he might stop. It's gonna be hard to find a team. It's good right now. For example, Cam can't find a team. James Winston's a backup. It's gonna be hard for him to find a team.
I think that if Aaron Rodgers
but it's Aaron Rodgers though. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers, not Cam Newton.
Any trouble finding a team?
I think
it's Aaron Rodgers.
Pick him up. He will get paid. He will definitely get paid.
Aaron Rodgers?
He's still one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. And he had a down year this year. He did a very down year, and he's still one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Right.
Of all time. Based on all-time stats, yeah. But not really stats like from last year. Like his stats last year weren't like MVP.
He still had like
not even
4,000 yards and 25 touchdowns and like maybe 6 interceptions. He's still a great player.
Yeah, he's still a good player, but not the way he used to be. Not the way when they won the Super Bowl a couple years.
No weapons.
I think Green Bay's biggest mistake was just not drafting a receiver, period. I love the Jordan Love move, like I said, but the fact you can get a premium receiver 2nd round, even the 3rd, and you go get another running back that you don't need right out of Boston College. Is it A.J. Dillon? I think his name is
A.J. Dillon. Yeah.
Terrible pick.
You don't really need him. Yeah. It wasn't necessary. You could have gotten a premium wide receiver there. I like the Love pick a lot. And like you can ask Sam, I desperately wanted Love. He desperately wanted Love. We wanted Love.
Yeah.
The only place I can see Aaron Rodgers going is San Francisco, if they're not quite happy with Garoppolo.
I think almost any team in the NFL would love to have him.
Yeah.
Yeah, any team would, but I'm sure Aaron Rodgers is gonna want to go to a contender.
I could also see
he's gonna want to win a Super Bowl.
Like a guy who loves football. I can also see him just retiring midway through his contract.
He's had a good run at this point. It's
I mean, that's contrary to what he's saying, and from that quote, that's contrary.
Yeah, but they just slapped him in the face by drafting Love.
Right.
It's like disrespectful.
Like when Teddy was on the Patriots and toward his down years of his career, the end of his career, Belichick told him straight up, "Listen, we're gonna trade you," and he was just like, "Nah." And then he retired. But nobody like that. And so I think Aaron Rodgers. I could definitely see Aaron Rodgers pulling one of those because he's still got 4 years. He's either
a long time. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Well, so they still need to win now, though. Like they're 1 game win from the Super Bowl, and now they've just like.
Well, a lot of guys left. It's gonna be different this year for them. It's gonna be different. A lot of good guys left. They lost Blake Martinez. They lost a whole bunch of guys on the defensive end. They
could have addressed those issues in the draft, though.
But they didn't.
They didn't. They drafted Love and they drafted a second running back. Third running back in the second round.
And they also got Williams too. So he's already the second string. So this kid Dillion's probably going to sit the bench. Probably never will step on the field. Maybe like once a game, maybe.
Well, I think the reason they draft him because I think Williams is a free agent after this year, so he'll probably leave in free agency.
I'll check on that.
Check it out.
But I generally think it was a smart move with Love, just not a smart move with Rodgers.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure on Jordan Love, though. They went from Brett Favre directly after Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers, and now to Jordan Love. Like, it's a lot of pressure. It's two of the best quarterbacks ever.
Right.
If I'm a Green Bay fan, generally I'm excited. I think I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to say that.
Man, like Priamo said.
Yeah, this is his last year on
business.
Jamal Williams'
There is no
contract.
loyalty. It's a business. They're trying to win. You know what I mean? And that's how it is. So. All right,
this
boys.
is Jamal Williams' last year. All right, let's move on. We're already close to June. Are we gonna see the NBA again?
Late summer. That's my prediction. Late summer.
Really?
I don't think so. I think the NBA is going to have to shut down for the season.
It'll be tough.
I don't see it happening.
It will be tough.
They could come back they could finish the season, but I don't think it'll be late summer. I don't think it'll be until August at the very least, September.
But here's the thing. The season starts in October.
Yeah.
There's only going to be less than a month of off season.
They're pushing everything back. If that's
right.
So you're thinking like a December
season.
start. That'll screw everything up. No,
a lot of players, like they had a conference the other day, a lot of players don't think they should come back anytime soon. Like they asked the players directly, would you want to come back? And a lot of top players, I think like Dame said no, like a bunch of top players said no.
Yeah, and you know what? I agree with that because look,
it has to be with fans. There's no way you can, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I just don't think it would be successful.
How are they going to get paid? How are they going to get paid?
You need fans for basketball, just like the energy, the feel. Yeah. It's not the same. It wouldn't be the same.
And plus, a lot of their money is coming from the fans.
Exactly.
How are they going to get paid? Why would they play if they're not going to get paid as much? And that's just not a basketball thing. That's every sport right now. I mean, soccer, which came back today, by the way, for Germany. They came back. Baseball, they're already talking about close to like an 83% pay cut. NBA, who knows what they're gonna do? Like,
I don't think it's 83%.
83%. Well, actually,
the 50 and the 30.
We'll talk
off of that. So it's not 83%.
Oh, so 50 and then.
Oh, okay.
33% off.
The way I read it was 50 and then.
Yeah,
an additional 33, so which would be 83. So they'll only make it 27%.
Their will get deducted to half, and then a third of that half will go to taxes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, if the NBA does come back, it's going to be at one like centralized location, so it'll be like either in Disney World or in Vegas. Yeah. And a lot of the players, I don't think will want to leave their family, like to go play,
just to go play some meaningless games. It's really meaningless.
Go live in a hotel for a month. You know what I mean? I just don't know if that's
players are not in their same shapes. It's meaningless. It's really meaningless. They should not be playing.
I think it will come back, but with fans only. No fans not coming back.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no way. There's no way they'll play the last 12, 13 games they had left in the season. I think they'll go right to the playoffs.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Well, plus two, think about it. I mean, the East, and I mean, that's not a problem. Look, the East is pretty much all set. Maybe like 3 and 4 seeds can get like some.
Actually, I think there could have been a lot of movement between like Miami, Boston, and Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean,
I think Miami's coming in hot.
But the big thing is,
I think the Celtics are gonna go in strong.
Well, nobody's hot anymore. Okay, no, everybody's like.
Everyone's said that he hadn't played basketball. He hadn't touched a basketball in weeks.
Yeah, that's not good. But I think have been like training and working for this. I think if they went right back in the playoffs, maybe the first 2 or 3 games would be kind of rough, but after that they just be flowing. You know what I mean? I think they need to open up the facilities first for the teams, so all the teams can come together, just get back in the flow. You know what I mean? So without that,
that would take so much time. We're already going to be in June. And nothing's set.
Yeah, I just don't think it can happen.
Who knows when a decision is going to be made? Then there's going to be some time before the season actually starts and the decision being made. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? Like it's already going to be. There's already such a process of having to probably even play at a Disney World or a cruise ship or wherever the hell they want to play. That's already such a process, and that's going to take so much time. If they plan on doing like a 7-game series playoffs, it's gonna be meaningless, really, because all the players are gonna be.
Yeah, I don't see them play 7 games either.
No, not 7 games.
Oh, of course not.
Right.
5?
No.
Okay.
They could play 3 in the beginning.
I
Like the
honestly
first
think they
round.
should play a one-game
Yeah.
series. I think
I
they
don't
should
think
just play
it's
one.
5, definitely.
I don't think a one-game series would work for
One game-
basketball.
No,
It's just
Why?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it work? It works in football.
Hey,
It works in
Because
football.
let's say LeBron has an off night, right?
LeBron has an off night. LeBron has an off night. I'm sorry. If Tom Brady has an off night in one game, Tom Brady's got an off night. You get an off night, well, too bad. You lost a game. Suck it up.
it's different for basketball though. Like the way
It's-
the NBA works, the 7-game series, it almost like the best team almost always.
If you're
wins.
getting paid millions of dollars, you should be at your best. You should be like playing.
Agree.
they
Playing
can't have
every-
their off
You should be
nights.
playing every game to win.
LeBron or Brady, but there will be decent players that could have an off night. You can't-
Right.
Well,
Like even Jason Tatum before the All-Star break was one of the most inconsistent players I've seen. He was
Like,
nasty or he had an off.
very
The Red
inefficient
Sox-
half of the time.
when the Red Sox won the World Series,
After the All-Star break, the dude went off. It's like something hit him.
insane.
when the Red Sox
It
won the
was
World
crazy.
Series in 18, Mookie Betts only hit one homer that all postseason.
He's gone.
Right.
They still won the World Series. Like,
Mookie.
who knows what happens?
Oh,
Who knows what
so
happens?
sad.
I just think they should play a
I miss
one-game
you.
series. If you
I know
don't
none
play
of you guys
well,
watch
well,
the
too bad.
PLL. No one watches it.
No,
With the PLL is
I didn't mean it. End it. We're
Okay,
done.
okay.
That's all we have to say, folks.
Oh, boys.
The PLL is doing like 2 weeks of regular season games, and then they're using that for seeding, and then they're gonna do a 1-week single elimination tournament.
Fans are getting so into that, Sam.
Oh yeah, you guys are all gonna be watching the PLL tournament.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be all over that.
I think Sam and Harry are the only ones that watch the PLL. Like, honestly.
Right now, yeah.
It's pretty fun, man. It's fun.
All right, guys, for the viewers out there, let's clarify what the PLL is because they
It's-
definitely
Yeah, they definitely don't know what it is.
It's actually the Premier Lacrosse League.
for the 95%
The Premier
of you that
Lacrosse
don't
League.
know what that is.
Uh,
It's lacrosse.
for every
You guys are all
player,
gonna be PLL fans in 5 years.
What's the average
Of course.
attendance for a PLL game? Like
Maybe
100,
6.
25 people,
Maybe 7 if they decide to bring the newborn.
like the families of the players.
oh my god,
7.
oh my goodness.
A PLL team could be playing at Bishop Stang's parking lot, and I have no idea what they are.
Really good. It's true.
Oh, man.
That's so true.
There's Paul Rabel, who I
Yeah,
I
he's the
know.
only Lax player I know. Only
Only guy
Lax
I
player
know.
I know. Yeah.
I don't think he could afford to bring his kid to Stang if he had one. They get
oh my god.
He is
Paul
the
Rabel's made a lot of money.
Wow.
Like he like he does a lot of stuff. Like he has like a brand of like lacrosse heads and stuff. He's made some money.
I'm sure he's fine. Like,
Yeah, he makes like what
95% of them though, they can't bring their.
$1,000
Oh,
a
yeah.
year off that. Like,
Nothing,
4
nothing.
5 maybe.
There's no money. There's no money in the PLL.
PLL is pretty much a second job for them, really.
But like,
That's true.
it's those things that like when the MLS started, it was kind of slow. Like, do you think it's gonna have like? I mean, even now, it's like the MLS has a huge turnout.
No, I think the PLL will be dead in a few years, just like the MLL.
Okay, I thought you were talking about MLS. Fun fact: I think in North America, no, in the world, there's not a higher attendance than there was a game Atlanta United at the highest.
Okay, but they were
attendance.
playing at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Right.
True.
But still, come on, it's
You
MLS.
take a look at like
I'm sure the tickets weren't very much. I'm sure they're very.
they're
cheap
probably like
tickets.
20
Over
bucks.
here,
20
he
bucks.
loves MLS.
Like,
You should see him. He gets so
20
fired
bucks for
up,
the good
so fired
seats.
up.
Like, who knows?
And
Everybody's
out west
going
is
for cheap.
big. California, I know Portland.
Portland.
Oh yeah, I've heard Portland. Everyone loves the team.
Yeah,
in
I-
Portland.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
Yeah,
that's
well.
all they got besides the Blazers.
That's
It's true.
That's all they got besides the Blazers.
But like,
It's
Like,
like
imagine
a-
only
you
having
know,
the Celtics here.
it's the Timbers. It's the Timbers.
The
No,
Timbers.
No, I'm saying
It's
more.
much bigger than
Yeah, I know. I'm saying
you got DC United, the Revs.
the Revs are
Revs.
irrelevant.
The Revs.
The Revs.
You could not pay me to go to a Revs game.
yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
couldn't see
It's
myself
fun
ever
hanging
going
out
to
with
a
all
Revs
10
game.
people
It
there.
was the best. When we went, it was awesome.
It was awesome. It
was
was
a good
great.
time. It was a
They
good
won.
time.
Was there a lot of people?
No, not at all.
No. But
I
like,
went to go watch Benfica play there.
So
I'm
fired
guarantee you,
Real
the
was
Benfica
tripping
game
their
got
goalie.
more.
It was great. It was just an experience.
It's cool.
I was like, Brad. And he's like,
Bro, the best part about going to a Revs game, you literally could have like nosebleeds and make your way to like the fort and be like, and get like high fives from players because there's not a lot of people. It's perfect.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean that's nice.
But no,
I
it's
mean,
just another boost
you
'cause
get to
there's
say,
not enough.
you know,
so.
you get to say hi to an MLS player. Like that's really good.
I couldn't name a single MLS player.
All right, boys, let's move on. Thoughts on MLB's new proposal. So the new proposal is playing games by division. So the AL East will only play the NL East. Same thing for Central and West. And a 14-team playoff. As we said earlier, 50% pay
I have the
cut.
same thoughts
on top of that,
as Trevor
33%.
Bauer does. Not very.
Yeah, I just read what he said earlier. I agree with that too.
Isn't it? I think it's stupid. No, isn't it really?
Yes.
dumb?
I think it's just a desperate attempt to keep up with the other leagues because it's just falling and falling and falling.
So, wait, so these
Well,
are
I think
rules.
the MLB has more progress than like the NHL. I mean, NFL. I don't think.
I don't know who's bigger. I think
Don't
MLB
really
is
know.
bigger. It might. I don't know. It's definitely NFL, NBA, and then I don't know if it's MLB.
Easily, it's easily
Well,
NFL,
obviously
NBA,
NFL, because
and then you can fight for the third
NFL
spot,
hasn't started a season.
What?
What was it, Tyler?
NFL hasn't started a season, so that's a lot easier.
The amount of people. I mean, it's. I'd like to get a number on how many views that they have. Per game.
Like
or
TV,
like average per season altogether. 1 billion? Like I don't know.
Well, it's kind
One
of misleading
one
because, there's
NFL
so many
game?
more baseball games than football games.
Right.
Obviously, they're going to have less
Not
viewers
billion.
per game.
True. Especially because not like every like NFL game, like it's either prime time or it's still gonna get a decent number. Whereas like MLB, you could have like an afternoon game and have low numbers. You know what I mean?
It's true. Yeah,
you can even have
I think
Sunday
a
night
big part
baseball
of
and
what-
have low numbers for baseball. Like
I think a big part of why
like
baseball
when
is,
Sunday
like,
night
big
baseball
in
plays like Mets
Damn it,
Phillies.
Tyler!
This whole time, I've had enough.
What do you mean?
This whole time,
Okay.
I will flip my MacBook.
Wow.
Wow.
Go ahead, Sam. What
Okay.
were you gonna say?
Okay.
Tyler,
I was gonna say, okay.
This is my
I feel like
show.
a big part of the appeal of baseball is that it's always been the same. It's never changing. Like
Right.
That's the good thing.
that's why a lot of people like
Like,
baseball.
but
And then like
That's good.
changing up the rules, I think it's just like I don't know. I think it's not a smart move. I think they'll lose viewers.
What would you change about baseball?
first of all, not that many.
Everything.
First of all, not that many games. You don't need a game every day. You
Agreed.
don't need a game every day. I think you can know who's the best in the league without That's fair. 164 games.
I think even for the NBA, I think there could be less NBA games. Like I think like a 60.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you got like cut off, Sam.
He said,
No.
Sam, we didn't hear you. Froze
Sam,
Oh,
we did
really?
not hear
Wait, am I
you.
back?
out. You're back.
All right. I was gonna say I think like a 50 or 60 game season for like the MLB and the NBA actually too would be like it still shows you who the best team is. You don't need that many games, especially for the MLB.
The
Okay,
thing
that's
that I hate about the MLB playoff thing is that I was reading the rules. I can find it right now. It says that the higher seeds or the highest seed gets to pick who they play based on the wild.
Yeah.
That was a
think that's
proposal.
incredibly
That
stupid.
did not go through.
Horrible.
That was one of the stupidest things. And they were gonna do the picks through like a reality TV show type thing, which would have
Yeah,
probably
they're just trying to
might
do the
have been the
NBA now.
stupidest thing
Like-
I ever heard in sports.
It's I've never seen that where you get to pick your. That's dumb.
That's so
not how
dumb.
it works.
One thing I thought was good actually though was how they got rid of the 1 game wild cards and it's like a
Yep.
3-game series instead.
Up a little bit, yeah.
All right.
I don't think-
Bryce Harper came out with his own little proposal today. Nothing official. I mean, he just threw it out there. But a lot of people are tending to agree about it. This is what he's saying. So 82 games, regional schedule, and a universal DH, meaning that there will be a DH in the American League as well as the National
I
League.
like that.
30-man active rosters with a 20-player taxi squad, which means that 20 players can like switch between like AAA, AA, those guys. 14-team postseason, which would be played in the home cities. So no traveling. It will be played in the home cities, so the higher seed will get the advantage, obviously. And 50-50 revenue split for players and the owners. I know he just threw that out there, but
50-50, wow.
That's bold.
I think the NFL is like 52-48, which doesn't sound like much, but it's a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you're talking
That's
about
millions,
millions of
yeah.
dollars, billions of dollars, yeah, that's a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? The 14 what you play in the home city?
Yeah, 14 teams in the
Higher
postseason.
seed.
The higher seed would play in the home city. So
The
if
whole
Boston was the 1 seed and New York was the 5 seed, all the
Right.
games would be played
They're
in
going to
Boston.
Boston, right?
I mean, I don't know a lot about baseball, but I don't think there's any need to change it up. I think you just need to leave it how it is.
You can't play 162 games. That means like they would play like until Christmas. In Boston and
Right.
Christmas,
Why I
There's-
think
sometimes there's
just
snow on the
keep
ground.
The same rule, just abbreviate the season because, like Sam said, I
82
just
games.
think it, like as it is. If this was a normal season, I think the amount of games they play is a ton, too much even. So yeah, I think that might be beneficial if they have less games.
And I'm assuming this year they're going to be definitely lowering
Oh,
the schedule
sure.
based on
For
the
sure.
Corona. But they will be definitely the league that comes back first, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a sport you can play with space. It's yeah.
You can also play baseball with masks on. I think that's the best sport.
That's
Maybe
what
you play masks on with.
Yeah, you could.
That's what Korea's
I
doing.
think the Korean baseball league. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's good. It's just
It's something.
Yeah.
You get something.
It's
You know
some-
what I mean?
Well, Bundesliga came back today.
I
You
saw
watched
that.
some of that?
I saw that. Yeah. Why did they come back but no one else? What was
Well,
up with that?
Primeira Liga for Portugal is coming back June 1st. Premier
Really?
League in England is
Oh,
coming
whoa.
back.
Wow.
Ah,
Hey,
so
I get to watch
now-
Benfica again. What do you mean? I'm happy. I get to watch Benfica again. Those are my guys over there.
Comes back like the 6th and the 7th, and I think in England it comes. I don't know.
Yeah, Premier League. I don't think France is coming back at all. I don't think Italy's coming back at all.
That's doing
They
that.
are?
But no, France isn't coming back.
Oh, yeah, they're not. Yeah,
Italy got hit hard.
I know.
they were the first
Yeah.
ones to get hit hard.
They got murked.
That's all.
They did get murked.
I don't want to see like in England. It's bad right now. The coronavirus is bad, and they're really trying to get like an early June till mid 14 June to get the Premier League, the soccer leagues there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because that's what they believe there. That like they love. That's all they do. And
Right.
it's forced. You can't. You got. I think it's all about safety and the fact like
Agree.
going back to the NBA players saying they want to continue the season, like as much as you want it, I don't think you can.
I agree.
Yeah,
Like soccer, you can't. You can go.
I'm just thinking like I don't think it's worth it to risk it and then risk having another outbreak and then everything gets pushed back further. More people die. I just think for the safety of their respective countries, they gotta like either move it way back or just cut their losses right now and just start planning for the next season. So what are you gonna say, Sam?
Oh, no, I was basically going to say the same thing. I agree.
Well, on that note, let's move on to our final topic of the day. State of the Celtics. How do you guys really feel about the Celtics right now?
Beautiful. I feel great. I think we got the rotten apple out, Kyrie. I think for a extremely skilled player, terrible leader, he just brought a bad vibe to the team. I think players like Jaylen Brown and Tatum had third year, right? Their third year? No, Tatum's third year. I think
Third and fourth.
Third and fourth. So Tatum's first year, him and Jaylen Brown had a better year that year than last year. I think Kyrie just took too many shots. He just kind of took the focus away.
Too much throw ball.
Exactly, and he just kind of brought down the vibe of the team and how like everyone before he was there, everyone felt like they could just kind of do their own thing and work together and just vibe. But when he came in, it was a Kyrie show, and everyone kind of just skill wise took a step back. So this year, I think they're back together. I think Taco is bringing everyone together. Because everyone loves him.
Taco Tuesday.
He's like half a me. Everyone loves him. I think a lot of young talent. I think Marcus Smart, like I said, Jaylen Brown, extremely, extremely underrated for what they do.
You say Jaylen Brown?
Oh, yeah.
Stud.
For Jaylen Brown on a $115 million contract, though.
I was so angry.
Well, I was angry at the time,
Yeah.
but
I
he's
think
playing
if
pretty
he
well
keeps
right now.
Playing, like, if he keeps like elevating his game and playing the way he's been playing, he's worth the money.
I
Easily.
think that's money worth playing. Yeah, that's money worth spending. Yeah, I agree.
Right.
I agree.
It's a
Oh,
little,
you get
it's a
Gordon
little bit
Hayward off his
upsetting that
contract.
it's a little bit upsetting
Yeah.
that we haven't seen a finals appearance with this team.
It's so unlucky, man, because he was so good in the beginning.
I know.
He's awesome.
And then he broke his hand. He was legit. He was our best player. He's really good. He was really good. And then he broke his hand against San Antonio, and then he just went downhill like he did with
You know what I would?
They're going to make a great 30 for 30 about his career one day. You know what I mean? I think he's consistent. He does the job, but he needed to be at that star level, which they thought they were getting before he had a horrific injury. You know what I mean?
You know what I would just love to happen?
I'm feeling good.
You know what I would just love to happen?
Young.
If
What?
Giannis goes to the West. If Giannis goes to the West, the Celtics are going to the finals. I'm already calling.
It'll be us and the Raptors every year.
Yeah.
I think he's staying.
I think he'll stay in Milwaukee.
I guess the Warriors.
why would he-
The
He
Warriors
doesn't
are
seem
strong
like the kind of
contenders.
guy that would leave, even though they have I don't think the team around him is that great. I think they're pretty old. Like Chris Middleton as your second best player isn't great.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
DiVincenzo
does
who's
it all.
all right.
He's nice. I like DiVincenzo. He's nice.
It's
like
cold.
that.
Guys.
Yeah,
I loved him. He was so good.
I mean, last year we thought was gonna be the year. We thought it was gonna be the year that the Celtics were gonna show like an NBA Finals appearance at least, but last year was just rough. This
Last year's
year,
bad year. We had no team chemistry.
No team chemistry.
I think the Kemba Walker signing,
Oh, Kemba.
best-
Yeah, I didn't even talk about Kemba.
that was.
I forgot all about him.
I think that was probably the greatest thing the Celtics did all offseason.
I'm honestly not a huge Kemba fan.
Really?
Oh my god. He is so
I
much.
think he's
like him.
good
He's
for the
playing
team,
well.
but he's not like the star player he was. Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
especially at the end after the All-Star break, he was not. He was very poor efficiency, like 18 points per game.
See, I think it's almost good that he wasn't like a superstar because with Kyrie, like we said before, like he took away from everyone. Now, not that like it would have been bad if Kemba was like LeBron, but everyone's like free to kind of grow and just ball out. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah,
with that, but
it's a
Kemba's
team.
still taking a lot
It's a
of shots
team
at the
game
end of
with the
season,
Celtics.
right?
That's what I like to
Very
watch.
poor efficiency.
It's a team game with the Celtics. They play as a unit. Like the Lakers,
they're
it's
very fun
LeBron,
to watch.
LeBron, AD,
They're
LeBron.
fun to watch.
They're awesome to watch.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it
really
reminds
fun
me
to
of like
watch them.
2018 when we went to the conference finals. That was an awesome team to watch.
It was
Yeah.
And
such a fun team
they
to
had
watch.
Terry Rozier. It was Terry Rozier that year too.
Terry Rozier.
That was awesome.
Terry Rozier,
Terry Rozier was great. I loved him.
he stepped up.
Well, he had
He's
like 3 points in Game 7 against LeBron.
7 game. He
One
was
for
0
8.
10. 0 for
Okay.
10 from the 3.
we're talking about Terry Rozier though.
And how many points did we lose in Game 7? We lost by like 3 or 4 points.
Yeah,
I think it was like.
it was like 3 or 4 points.
7 or maybe 6. I don't know. If he makes 3 of those threes,
No, maybe 9,
we're
maybe
in the
10.
finals that year. We wouldn't have won.
We would have got swept. But worse than LeBron. But
In the finals.
I like as long as the Lakers don't win again. You know what I mean? Like I'll be okay. I don't want anyone touching the.
I was rooting for LeBron this year. I wanted LeBron to win.
I was rooting for Kobe this year. I would have not. I would have loved to see the Lakers win for Kobe's done.
All right, boys.
That would have been great.
All right,
I think if
boys.
the season does continue, it'll be the Clippers.
Clipper, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think the Clippers
They're
are just
scrappy. They're hungry. They're
just too good. They have a bench that would be a playoff team in the East.
Yeah.
Like amazing team.
Why is Lou Will still a sixth man? What is that?
If he's amazing there, keep him there.
All right,
Doesn't make
boys.
any sense.
Sorry to
That's
cut
not
you guys
how
off,
it
but
started.
sorry to cut you guys off, but that's all the time we got today. Running out of time. It's PRIAMOS and Sam. Thanks for coming on. It's been really fun,
Thanks for having us,
and
guys.
we hope everybody has a good night.